Hello guys, welcome to Soulful Sundays with Sunaina. I'm Sunaina Reiki and today the topic is yoga for runners. Hard-working muscles, the tight spots, the hamstring, the hip flexor, the toes. I'm going to show you a quick routine that you can do which will really be beneficial when you hit the road to run. So let's begin. We're going to begin with downward facing dog. Alright, so coming onto all fours, everyone. Take your hands slightly forward. Take the knees slightly back behind the hips. Flexing the feet, push the hips back. Alright, now here we are trying to bring the heels down. If you are not that flexible, the body is going to move like this and look as if you're doing a plank. So for that, you can bend the knees and start to push the hips back. And slowly as the hamstrings start to open, you start to push the heels down. This is beautiful when you are opening the back of the legs, your hamstring. This gets very tight with running. You can always pedal the legs like I'm doing here. And breathe. You can stay in this position for 5 to 10 breaths to begin with. And release. Okay, the next one is a lunge. So you bring the right foot forward between your hands, keeping the left knee slightly going back. Alright, from here you're trying to push your hips forward. If your hip flexors are tight, your body is going to try to move back. So try to move it forward to open through the hip flexor. And you can breathe here again for 5 to 10 deep breaths. Opening through that hip flexor, opening through the psoas. You can keep your hands here. You can rest them here. You can also lift the arms up. Here. If you want to go deeper, you can bring the right arm down onto the floor or on the block and really stretch the left arm to stretch the left quad, the left hip flexor, and slowly coming back, and then you would switch sides. Alright, so release. Take a couple of deep breaths. And the third one. We are on our knees. Let's flex the feet. Alright, let's take even that little pinky toe and open it out. Really feel that stretch in the backs of your feet. In your toes. It might feel a little uncomfortable. You might want to lift up if you're feeling that it's too much and then go back down. It's lovely to really open these joints. Our feet get so closed in with shoes on. It's very important to release the backs of the feet. And from here, let's turn the toes and sitting on the toes. A lot of people, what they do is sit flat. This is nice, okay, to hit the tops of the feet, to really open up, to have a lot of blood circulating. And from here, we are going to move into a little bit of a back bend, taking the arms back. You can be here on your hands, you can go deeper and come onto your elbows. You can look straight ahead or take the head back. This is lovely to stretch the front of your ankles, your shin bones, the tops of your feet. And release. Coming up, coming up. Well done. The next one we're going to do is, as you lie down, you're going to take your right leg up. You can hold the leg anywhere, so behind the kneecaps or behind the thighs. If you're very flexible, you can always hold your feet. Otherwise, hold the back of the knee. The left leg can be straight down here or bent. A lot of us, if you're very, very tight and we're not able to hold the leg, you can always use a strap and really breathe into the back of the hamstring. Let's be here for a couple more breaths. You can flex the foot. And release. And then you would switch sides. The next one, opening the outer hip with all that running. Bring the right foot over the left leg. Okay? And from here, some of us, we can stay right here, just pushing the knee out so you're opening out the right hip. Or thread the needle, take your hands under and try to hold either the back of the knee or the front of your shin bone, whatever works for you. And start to pull towards you. Yummy. Just breathe into the right outer hip. And you'll feel a lot of release in that stiffness where the muscles have become so tight. And release. And again, you would switch sides. One more I want us to do. So just take your right leg over, making a small cross. So narrow cross, and just move the thighs towards the stomach. Hold your legs and just start to pull your legs in towards you. If you want, you can always hold your feet and pull towards you. This is unbelievable. It feels so good in your hip. So right now, when the right leg is on top, you're opening out through the right hip. And slowly release. And when you're done, please do feel free to lie down in Shavasana to really relax your mind, to relax your body. To relax your breath. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. Thank you for joining me. I hope you practice these stretches. They will really help you in your practice, in your running. Namaste, everyone.